We got streaming university hate has gone too far. Man, this whole streaming university 2026 about to be the trending topic for a minute, and I'm not mad at it. Okay, the marketing behind that shit be genius. Let's get into it.
You wouldn't even think would give a about streaming university. Texting me like, yo, bro, I know you could get me in streaming university. Talk to Kai if you gotta talk to him. Whatever you gotta do, just get me in there.
If I don't make it to streaming university this year, I'm on your for the whole year, Casanet, because I'm gonna feel like you clicking up with my ops.
Bro, you know how much I make off 3 days?
How much?
I make 100 bands.
No.
Oh, God. I'm streaming you. I make 100 bands 3 days.
But honestly, though, it's like I feel like if you go into streaming university, it come with a lot. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of people went to streaming university the last time, and they was keeping to themselves, and that shit bothered the fuck out of me because let me get that opportunity. Oh, I'm everywhere. Wait, what? That's a life changing opportunity, and you wanna let your anxiety get the best of you? I feel you. I get anxious too, but hell no, bro. You want it bad enough, that anxiety don't mean shit. You feel me? That shit used to really piss me off.
Everyone's favorite streamer, Kai Cenat, has come back to the internet with his biggest announcement of the year, that being Streamer U Part 2. And it seems like everybody and anybody on the internet is trying their hardest to get into Streamer U and even give advice on how to succeed if they were at the previous ones. But
as they should, honestly, it's a life-changing experience, and to even be around so many successful creators and to be able to network with so many people and learn what goes on behind the scenes and on the planning and all that stuff. Like, yeah, I feel like if you really want this to happen, like, you should be locking in and trying your best to get into streamer you. You feel me? Like, that's my take, and I'm trying to do the same thing, so I get it.
the way I've been seeing certain people go about it is pretty interesting, from AI posters to even dissing Kai Cenat to the point of trying to force him to let them in, and even other people who are a part of the old streaming university trying to give others advice on how to actually get in instead of being left out of an amazing opportunity. And I wanted to dive into some of the mixed reactions I've been seeing online, from the hate to the actual positives that are coming from everything. But in order to do that,
Can I say, by the way, I know I keep pausing, but the AI posters was so cheesy to me. That was so cheesy. Like, if you can't at least take the effort and the time out your day to record a video, you feel me? Like, my video wasn't like a whole lot going on. I'm just being authentic. I'm being vulnerable with in the camera. But it's like, at least hit record and show your face. You feel me? We gonna sit here and put some shit in the AI and have AI do the work for you? Like, to me, you don't want that bad enough to at least find some way to inject your personality in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like the AI posters is cheesy, and I feel like the people who are posting fake acceptance letters, that is so cheesy. I don't understand.
we have to start from the very beginning. Do we even or any of these people? And how do we get here in the first place?
Streaming University. It's good to be back. Where's everybody at? This
Your production on this trailer was
Obviously,
so
he
fire.
needs no real
No blazing
introduction. This right here is your streamer's favorite streamer, one of the biggest ones out. And after being gone from the internet for an extended period of time, he has come back to drop his Streamer University, which went crazy last year, where he basically rents out an entire university campus, invites a bunch of streamers from all ranges, well-known, unknown, to basically just starting, in order to boost their career and give them opportunities to not only learn from other creators who are already established in the space, but also build any type of connections they have. And last year, Streaming University went so crazy that a lot of the mainstream streamers, at least in the new ways that you see right now, were the ones that came from it.
Wait, chat. Who was the biggest success stories in Streamer University last year?
No, that was for sure,
Tota and
Yana.
Rakai, but I feel like Tota was already big before.
Yeah, Toto, from what I understand, already had a following. Rakai already had a following. I mean, he was already one of the Clover Boys, right? But Yana came from nothing. I remember when Kai first went over, like, when he first, like, showed her stream and was like, yeah, I feel like Yana's going to be huge because if I remember correctly, it was Yana, right? Who she was streaming off of, like, her PS4, not even PS5, but PS4. And it had like the PS4 streaming HUD with the little camera in the corner. And, like, if you know what I'm talking about, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And I remember Kyle was like, yeah, she's going to be big because she's doing it with what she has right now off a PS4. You feel me? So imagine someone is doing it with nothing. Imagine when they have these resources now, and now they have this network. What they're gonna do with that? And she went all in, bruh. I respect it. I respect it so much. You feel me? After streaming university, she kept on collaborating. She kept on, you know, being out, showing her face, networking. Like she put on, like as people should. It pisses me off to see people who didn't really stay consistent after the streamer you. It makes me question like how much they really wanted it. You feel me? Like, and nothing even towards them. Like, I'm not even trying to like come for their necks. It's more just, bro, like that's a life changing experience. I feel like you learn so much from being around those creators. So like to do these things and then not really apply it a year later, what's going on? You feel me? It's not all of them, but it's some. It is some.
I feel like Toto was already big. Yana. Oh, yeah. Yana. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad he's back to streaming, bro. That's cool.
And as much as I would love to instantly dive into the hate and talk about how crazy some of these people are, we gotta talk about all the love that Streamer U is getting because it's very well deserved. We have a bunch of content creators who are telling people, even if you don't stream, to apply because of how fun it can be, the amount of attention you can get, and obviously also the amount of money you can gain from going to a.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Like that part. Even if you don't stream, apply. Even if you don't make content, apply. Because it's like, I mean, why? Why do that if that's the case? I get it. It can be a fun experience. Yeah, you can meet a bunch of creators that you probably watch. But like, why not leave those opportunities up for the people who really want that? Who really want that lifestyle? They want to soak in as much information as they can. They want to be a sponge. They want to network. Like, why not leave those opportunities open for those people who know what it takes, who know what it takes to succeed, and is willing to do what it takes, and they just need a chance. They just need an opportunity. You feel me? Like, if you make content that you understand, I know you understand. Like, I don't understand. I get it. You want to have a good time, but bro, like, it's so much deeper than that.
Place like Streamer University. It's a pretty big opportunity that's open to literally every and anybody out there.
Next streaming university, you gotta reply.
I have to,
Really? You gotta apply.
But I don't stream.
It's okay, don't matter. You go there,
Really?
teach like gym, can be a teacher, student. It just lit, turn. Bro, you know how much I make of 3 days?
How much?
I make 100 bands.
No.
On God. On streaming you, I make 100 bands 3 days.
That's pretty lit.
That's a best I ever did. Streaming university. Right
Wow.
around chat.
It's lit. Apply.
Like solely that no matter what corner you go, there's some.
And it's not even like it's just Ray. Other people who have went to Streamer University are saying the same thing, giving words of encouragement and basically trying to help other people. It's not like it's just the top of the top streamers who went, like the DDGs, the Agent Zeros. It's people who actually went there as students, weren't as big. People like Yana who are not only encouraging people to apply because you honestly never know if you'll get in or not. As long as you're consistent, actually want this and apply, then you definitely have a chance to get in. Along with the fact that
Yeah, I mean, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. That's a fact, 100%. And I do want to give credit because I feel like I did make a remark earlier about there were some people who came from Streamer University and they didn't end up staying consistent. And while that is the case, there's also, I recently watched like Omizi did an interview with Kai Ooze, and she was saying how there's a good amount of creators that you might think not posting, but they're just on different platforms or they're just not getting recommended to you. And then she was like, also, it's a lot of creators there's some creators who they made so much money off of it that they went and they're buying investment properties and all these things. And, that's fair and dandy. I want to give respect. There's credit for that. Fair. But I feel like the people who like really, really, really want to go and not just do it as a way to make money, just like a fast money thing or a get rich quick thing. They want this for their entire lifestyle. And like regardless of how much money they make, they will still make content. I feel like those are the people that I want to see there. You feel me? And I want to be there too. Like I feel like I kind of fit that. Crazy to plug myself in, but like look, I'm just saying.
She is also giving people advice for when you actually do get accepted into Streamer U, how to make sure you have longevity in the space, not just get accepted and fade away, but also be able to do multiple collabs, consistently stream, and build a strong fan base.
Oh, I will say, okay, actually, if you are getting into Streamer U, I'll give you some advice. I'm gonna give y'all some advice that I did.
Yo, yes, I love this. Yeah, please share.
You know what? Before she gets into this, I know I pause a lot. I be having a lot to say, okay? But you know, I think one of the reasons why some of the people who didn't stay consistent after Streamer U is because maybe they got demotivated by that downfall in views. Because of course it's like a trending event, so after it dies down, if you went from getting 10 viewers in a stream to now you're getting 120, and now it goes back down to 25, I can see how like it may feel, you know, like you may feel discouraged, whatever the case it is. But like, relevancy is everything on the internet. My biggest regret I've ever in my life is when I peaked on YouTube and I was doing so much, and I'm posting so much, and I'm streaming so much. You know, I ended up finding out later the fact that it was an intervention that my family was having on me, and I let that get to my head, and I didn't continue being consistent. You know, and when I went back to post like a year later or 2 years later, my channel was dead. I lost it all. I lost all that momentum that I gained. So I think that's extremely important. It's like, bro, when you have that momentum, you gotta keep on going, even when there's downfalls, even when it dips down a bit. You know, you gotta keep on going because that relevancy is everything.
When I went, I remember I was so nervous to go, but there were a lot of people that would just sit on their phone in the corner like this and expect to like get famous. You know what I'm saying?
Clock.
So I was like, you gotta really showcase your personality.
Get out there.
Can I tell you a secret? Going viral is one thing, but holding longevity and a good fan base is so different.
Oh my God, Robbie, you're so smart.
Yeah, no, because
you're like so eloquent.
Yes,
cool.
yes.
Oh my
so
God,
like
so
anybody can go viral off a clip, but holding a fan base and longevity is a different story.
Amen.
No, that's so real. And you know what? That's the same thing I was just saying. She used to piss me off. The amount of people that would go and they stick to their comfort zone. I can't speak English, but they're sticking to their comfort zone. You know, or they're letting their anxiety get the best of them. And I feel you. I get it. I get anxious too. Okay, like when I met my girl's family, like I get tense. You feel me? But like an opportunity like that, you can't let any type of anxiety or pressures, you can't let that stop you from taking advantage of the moment. You can't. Not if you want it that bad. You feel me? I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and I'm telling him, you know, I was so excited about the whole announcement and the trailer, and I was like, whoopty whoop, you know, I'm applying, you know, and he was saying he was, you know, probably wasn't going to apply. And I'm like, bro, why? And after questioning him enough, he came out and said, yeah, he feels like it's the anxiety, where he feels like if he were to get in, he would get there and his anxiety would get the best of him. But like, bro, these opportunities don't just circle back. You feel me? Like, if you really want this, why are we not doing everything in our power to be in everybody's face? Corey 2U, if y'all remember Corey 2U, he gained a lot of traction off of Streamer U. He also got in some of like agent streams after the fact, you know, and a lot of creators were collaborating and all that stuff. But Corey 2U, he, again, what I'm trying to say is he gained a lot of traction, but in Streamer U, he was almost seeing the public from a consumer perspective. They were almost seeing him as like annoying, of like, why is this tall guy everywhere and he's always being annoying? Guess what? He was doing what he had to do, and I respect that. You feel me? I respect that. Whether that was clip farming and the clip farming made him look bad, or it made people start judging him critically, it's like, it's all marketing. You feel me? And he was making sure to get in as many streams as he could. That's how you're supposed to move, I would think.
That's what I'm saying. Anyone can go viral. That's nothing special.
Whoa!
Yeah, so like if you have a good, solid fan base, like when you think about like Kyson has Speed.
Hello.
All of them, all the big streamers, like they have dedicated fan bases. So when you go there, y'all, you want to showcase yourself because that's what they're not there to see you
just sit on your phone.
Sucking. Like they want to see.
Okay,
like,
no, we don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that. They want to see you like they want to see you entertained. Like they want to be your friends and stuff.
Yes. And
every streamer, well, really every content.
I remember when I was up, I was unemployed at the time. Okay, so I had extra time. So I'm like keeping up with all the different content creators, all the different streamers. I'm tapping into the bigger channels, the smaller channels. And I remember there was some that I came across that at one point it was like the last night of Streamer U, I think. It was Jay Cinco who was walking around giving out shout outs, so literally giving out shout outs on stream. There was Ty Lil who was giving out, he hit a milestone and he was giving out shout outs and people were getting flooded with follows, you know. So I'm telling them in chat, they might have like 10 viewers, you know, because they're in their room, they keep it to themselves. I think they were making music, you know, which from a former music artist, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, why are we not taking advantage of that? I remember I typed in chat and I'm like, yo, woody woo, they giving out shout outs. You gotta go here now. Right? I scanned the chat to see what room it's in. It's like, bro, you gotta get there now. And they're like, I'm working on this song. I'm not worried about that. What the fuck you mean you're not worried about that? You have an opportunity to get put on and you worried about what's right in front of you. You ever heard the saying, what is it, like you missing the forest for the trees? Something like that.
Creator who's out there seeing Streaming University views it as not only an amazing opportunity, but something that there's no point in hating on. I mean, anybody who has went there is saying not only good things about it, but also showcasing how much can actually help their career, along with people who haven't even been there, like me, who just made videos on it from home and can tell you that Streaming University is an amazing opportunity, even if you're just talking about it. Yet it seems like there are a ton of people online who will see the good that came from it, like the old students trying to give advice, the new people applying, trying to gain an opportunity, and find a reason to get upset and mad. And it truly doesn't make any real sense to me, especially when everything I just showed you before was nothing but positive energy. Even people who tend to stay with the negative side or have extreme opinions are defending this, like Aiden Ross.
And this is fire, and anyone hating is like, Kai's back, he's doing Stream University. Like, anyone hating on this shit is generally retarded. I saw a tweet, someone say, fashion designer didn't go good, bro. Stream University now? Motherfucker, like, shut up. Motherfucker is back, he's doing Stream University, and that shit's gonna go crazy. Like, people fucking hating on that shit, whatever. I don't fuck with that shit.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, shit like this just be a reminder that like you can't please everybody. It's always gonna be some hating ass niggas. It's always gonna be somebody who don't like what you're doing, no matter like how much value you're really bringing to the world, the industry, how much you're affecting people's lives. There's always gonna be somebody that don't agree with it. I would never understand.
No matter who you are, what corner of the internet you're from, if you show something positive,
like, I'm sorry, someone could probably have a ton of money, donate a ton of money, and it's gonna be that one person that's like, so you couldn't just donate it and nobody else know? Why do you have to make it something that it's like niggas just be nitpicking, just looking for problems.
or if you see a bunch of people actually liking something, there has to be that other corner of the internet who's saying the same thing and finding a reason to hate. That's exactly what's happening with Streamer U. It doesn't matter how many good streamers are talking about it. It doesn't matter how many people who have went there are spreading a positive message. There's always going to be some people out there who has something negative to say, and that starts with the applications to actually get in. Recently, Soulja Boy was on a live talking about how he wants to get into Streamer University, but the way that he was going about it wasn't the worst way possible. I don't know if applications are supposed to have threats in them, but for some reason, his did.
If I don't make it to Streamer University this year, I'm on your ass for the whole year, Casanet, because I'm going to feel like you clicking up with my ops, and I'm going to feel like you don't like me, nigga. And if you don't like me, I don't like your bitch ass either, nigga. So what you want to do, nigga? That's your only opportunity, Kai. This your only opportunity. Oh, God. Once I get on your ass, can't nobody stop me, nigga. Nigga, you gonna put me in Streamer University, Casanet, I'm on your ass. Everybody record this, clip it, send it to that nigga. But this your only warning, Kai. You click up with DDG again, it's fuck both of y'all bitch ass niggas. Casanet.
I'm not gonna lie. This may sound like I may sound like the devil's advocate here, but like, hey, Soulja Boy, if you want, all you want, but like, we gotta give credit where it's due. This man is a marketing genius. I think when he first blew up, I saw an interview like a while ago where he was saying how, LimeWire back in the day, if you know, you know, but he would do the peer to peer sharing and people would download the songs thinking that they were a different song. And then you download it, you play it, you realize like I don't know this person. Oh, this music fire though. And like he used that to kind of establish leverage, put himself on. Yes, Soulja Boy be doing some wild shit. He do a lot of stupid shit, but that shit goes viral. And really, all he's doing is clip farming. I'm convinced all he's doing is clip farming. He's just marketing. The same way that Kanye or Ye goes and be doing some like off the walls nut ass shit, right? Sparking all this controversy. Everyone's talking about it, and then boom, he drops a project. It's all clip farming. It's all marketing. You feel me? And like this isn't really surprising. I'm not saying he should be making threats. No, I think you shouldn't really be threatening anybody. But at the same time, this type of stream or content from Soulja Boy, it's not surprising because he has always been known to do some wild ass shit, and that wild ass shit almost always goes viral. Shit.
Boy, you got one more chance. Hang with my ops, you gonna become one, nigga. So bring DDG on that bitch again you want to, nigga, and see what happens. And I put this on my little brother grave, nigga. We gonna beef with you forever, and it ain't gonna never stop. Play with me again, nigga, and see what the fuck happened, nigga. Any nigga hang with my enemy, you was my enemies, nigga. DDG is my enemy, bro. Doo-doo garbage, that's my enemy, bro.
Nah, but sometimes I really do be thinking it be a whole lot of fake beef on the internet. Like, how many times do we see artists beefing, and out of nowhere, collab song drop? You feel me? I'm curious if this whole beef between Soulja Boy and DDG is even real. If I'm being honest, because a lot of this shit just be marketing. Like, people just don't really see past that. You feel me? And that's okay because that's the point. It's entertaining. It's fun to talk about.
And this nigga Casanet gonna bring this nigga on Streaming University and sleep. I let it slide. The
whole time he probably said all this shit on stream, and then went laughing about it right after the stream ended. I don't know. I could be very wrong. I don't know this nigga. I just like to be optimistic.
First time, pussy nigga gonna DM me, man, what's up, bro? Fuck, nigga, you know what's up, nigga.
Now, a lot of y'all probably had the same question I had when I first saw this. Soulja Boy streams, and I guess he does because he's trying to apply to Streaming University. Again, be it the worst way possible. I don't know if the best way to get into a place where their whole point is building a community to not only get you connections, but also get you other people to stream with, and basically expand your content creation journey is to talk about how you don't want one of the biggest streamers in the space there, but also talk about how you want to make Kai your enemy if he...
Honestly, actually, now that I think about it, didn't the last Streaming University, DDG had a whole segment on how to internet beef? So I think it would be really interesting to see Soulja Boy host his own segment, or they kind of do a collab segment of like how they monetize that beef, how they fabricate and monetize it. That'll be interesting to see. If it's a fake beef.
Doesn't let you in. I don't think that's the point of what Streamer U is. And if you've seen any of the stuff that happened last year with the people basically doing the exact same thing and how that turned out, I'll just give you a quick breakdown. Anybody who went about it this route using their clout or the attention they already had to basically try and strongman getting into Streamer University not only didn't make it, but were basically laughed at the entire time when their name wasn't on the roster. This doesn't work, and it doesn't work for a reason. Why would anybody want you there if you're going to cause, one, chaos, and two, not allow one of the bigger streamers in the space to be there? It just doesn't make any sense. And a lot of people might be seeing this and being like, Soulja Boy really wants to be in Streaming U this bad, and you'd be surprised how many people you actually think would just push Streaming U aside who want to be there.
True, maybe, or maybe he don't even care about going and he just taking advantage of the opportunity to go viral. Maybe. I don't know.
Didn't even think would give a fuck about Streaming University. Niggas texting me like, yo, bro, I know you could get me in Streaming University. Talk to Kai if you gotta talk to him, whatever you gotta do, just get me.
Reggie pissed me off with them glasses. I fuck with Reggie purely for the fact that he from Baltimore, so I feel like he the first like nigga from Baltimore to go mainstream as a streamer. But nigga got all that money and then be having a fucking god damn it, Medicaid ass glasses frames.
In there. Slow your roll, buddy.
Shit pissed me off.
I don't have no control, buddy.
I'm not saying that from a place of judgment, okay? Because I've been there very much.
It's out of my jurisdiction.
The amount of people you probably be surprised to see applying online or talking about Streamer University is actually crazy. Polo G even was on stream talking about Streamer University at one point. It's crazy the reach that this place actually has, and because of that, there are still going to be people that are hating on it. Streamers alike who understand the space, understand how hard it is to grow, and will still sit here and talk bad about an opportunity that allows a lot of people to become full-time streamers and do what they love.
Castanet teases Streamer University return. Here we go, all the little fat black bitches in Kai Mafia. I can remember all that shit y'all niggas was saying. Like, bitch, nobody needs Streamer U.
Right.
Fuck, ho, like, bitch, I make racks sit on my ass, ho. Like, you think I'm finna be like, God, give me ass! Like, get your stupid ass. Little fat hoe talking. Don't be trying to get in our shit either. Bitch, I would gladly clout chase from the outside. I would gladly react and just go viral on TikTok from the outside. Like, I don't gotta be in Streamer U gang. Like, you need it. Yo, this nigga said you need it, gang. I ain't gonna lie, gang. You paid $30K to see him? Actually, I got reimbursed, Aria. You fucking dumb pocky. I got reimbursed. All the money that I spent, I got it back from the R website, my nigga, all right? So suck. Keep moving.
This right here is Cuffum, the person that paid $30K in order to get on Kai's last Mafia-thon, over here talking bad about Streamer U.
Wait, he paid $30K to get on the Mafia-thon? I thought the Mafia-thon he was paying, like Kai was paying people, like his team was paying people.
Talking bad about Kai's community that's making it happen and really doesn't even have a reason for any of the hate that he's spreading right now. He said multiple things about Streamer U, how he's talking about people are going to be like, don't switch up, or the crazy things that people were saying about Kai before this came out, saying that no one actually needs Streaming University. It's all unnecessary, weird, and just seems like he's trying to get a clip off to attention seek and gain clout off of Streamer U without actually going. I don't understand the reason as to why, because he could have just said, hey man, this isn't my cup of tea, or just kept it pushing and didn't even have to speak on it or say.
Why would he say that? If he said that, it wouldn't go viral, right? Now we're talking about it because it went viral. These niggas who be big streamers, they're big for a reason. They know how to clip farm. You feel me? And a lot of times, it's like how they act on stream is not how they act in person. They're fitting a certain character that is clip friendly.
Anything. While this is the most undeserved, unnecessary hate in the world, there are other people who are basically saying the exact same thing and don't even have genuine reasons as to why they're hitting on Kai and Streaming University. They just don't like him to just not like him, as if it is a trend, which I guess it kind of is in a way.
Genuinely, even if Kai Cenat did something good, I would still hate on it. I honestly think he is botted, overrated, and I don't know. I do not support him. It feels like he cheated his way to the top of streaming. That
hearing this man got me damn near saying we almost wearing the same shirt right now. Cause what the fuck are we talking about?
That's just the feeling I get, the vibe. It feels undeserved. That's why I don't like him mainly.
People just be absolute haters. Hating for no reason. And maybe it is to go viral. Maybe it is to rage bait.
People that just talk like this either don't know about Kai's upbringing or, again, just want to hate on Kai because he's big, he's popular. I don't even want to say he's not in a position where they are, because if you're making a full-time income off of streaming, you're pretty much set, and the overwhelming amount of money isn't adding too much to your life. So in this case, again, it's just a lot of people hating to just hate. No real reason behind it. And it just seems like they're trying their hardest to find something bad in a good thing. He even said it himself. Even if Kai does something good, he's going to hate on it. And a lot of people on the internet are
that's like a prime example of like why, or prime reason why you really just got to do what resonates most with you, because it's always gonna be somebody who it's just gonna be hating. It's always gonna be that. They don't even have to have a reason for it. You just heard it here. Man's got no reason to hate. He's talking about it don't matter if he did the best thing ever, I'm still gonna hate. I'm still not gonna like it. Say that with your chest. Where's your father figure?
Exact same way. But one thing where it really isn't hating, it's just people being misguided, I guess you could say, is the AI photos that have come from the Streamer U application as well. And the reason that I saved this for last is because this is about to be my portion of a bit of hating, but the fact that you are going to use AI to try and be creative, I'm putting that in air quotes, in order to get into a place where they are trying to promote creativity makes literally no sense to me.
Who's telling y'all niggas to do this, bro? Who told y'all niggas to make all these flyers, man? Somebody on Kai's team got to ban every that made a flyer for this shit, bro. Who told y'all niggas to get in ChatGPT and do this, man? I got streaming friends who made theirs and posted theirs already, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even hating. No, I'm hating. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I'm hating. Yes, what y'all doing? I get it if y'all made it in, like if y'all made it in and then get the my nigga, nobody made it yet. People just seen one person do it and it was like, you know what, that's hard. I'm gonna do that shit too. Yeah. I guarantee you, half these niggas haven't streamed in years. They just start back right now. They just got
I know I just talked about and yapped for basically 10 minutes plus on how you should spread positivity, but if you do want to get into Streamer University, I don't think using AI as your creative tool is going to be the place to start. There's going to be strict policies probably against using AI. One, because it's bad for the environment, and two, because the whole point of you coming to Streamer University is to be a creative, to add on to the chaos, and no one can tell how creative you are if you're letting an AI do everything for you. There is no way for him to be like, hey, this guy is really good at this girl is able to do X, Y, and Z, because you're letting ChatGPT do everything for you. And it's not even like Kai isn't sitting here probably seeing all this, observing. He's been away from the internet on his own platform, but that doesn't mean he's off the internet in his entirety. And we can see that full force when Agent was talking about how he wants to try and help Kai get smaller streamers in, and even talking about how people were sending him Streamer U applications, but Kai said he's locked in and that he got this.
First thing I would like to say before we get started today, yo, for the love of God, stop DMing me y'all Streamer U applications, nigga. I'm applying the way you're applying, gang. I want to be a professor, bro. Look, this is how serious the nigga's taking it. I dead ass text Kai, I say, yo, in case you need some small streamers, some shit like that, I be knowing some niggas that's, you know, they tough. He's like, nah, nigga.
Hey, no glazing shit. We need Agent back, cause I feel like out of all the segments, Agent's segment, as far as what he taught, had the most replayability and was actually the most educational. Like, out of all the segments that all the teachers did, Agent really took that shit serious. Had a whole PowerPoint presentation. You feel me? Like, really teaching niggas, putting niggas on.
Trust me, I'm in tune. So I think in his break, he's been watching a lot, and he's gonna see the submissions, and he's gonna pick whoever he feels like is gonna be the biggest. He didn't even want my input. So please don't ask me, dude. He's not gonna listen to me, gang. Cause you know what that will be, right? Corruption.
Yeah.
You know, there's a word for that. It's corruption. So I think he's just gonna pick who he feels like is gonna make the, depending on like, you know what I'm saying?
From everything I've been seeing from Streamer U, it has been overwhelmingly positive, from people's submissions to people talking about it to the old people who are at Streamer U giving advice. Everything has been going pretty well. There's only a small section of people who are talking bad about it and spreading as much negativity as they possibly can, mainly on Twitter, because that's where everything goes to get hated on. But outside of that, it seems like it's overwhelming.
But honestly though, niggas on Twitter be talking just to talk. Like, niggas be saying shit just to rage bait. It'd be so many rage bait posts, and half the time, them clips be clickbait as hell. They go sit there and say, Kai said blank, you know, and make up the most random ass, fabricated ass shit, you know, and put it in quotes, knowing damn well a lot of people who are scrolling aren't unmuting the clip to actually hear. That's not what they're saying at all. So they're really just spreading lies and hate. We can't take a lot of shit we see on Twitter serious. We just can't. I mean, I feel like in social media in general, there's a lot of stuff that you can't really take too serious, because the shit is entertainment at the end of the day. You can learn from it, yeah, but like, we got to be able to discern what's real, what's not.
Positive, and I do feel like Kai is going to put on another Streamer University that will have names being talked about for generations, as long as people take the opportunity and actually do something with it. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do that would be the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe
W video. I'm looking forward to see all what comes with Stream University. The marketing leading up to it. I low-key want to do a video. I'm just checking out different people's applications because some people have been getting so creative with it. It's crazy. But good video, Novelly. Hope I pronounced that right.